What's good, everybody? It's the GOAT Aaron Brown. And before this video starts, be sure to hit the link in the description to follow me on Instagram, and let's jump straight into it. So in this video, I'm coming with the unfortunate news from the Olympic trials yesterday. Olympic champion Athing Mu got boot printed and ran 2:19 in the finals for the 800, so she will not be defending her 800-meter title, and we will have a new Olympic champion in the 800. And it's crazy because if you look at my predictions on Twitter for the women's 800, I didn't have Athing Mu making the team. And I made my predictions following the first round because I didn't know how she was going to look. So I said I want to see a round and then I'll make my decision. And after seeing that first round, I was like, I think she's more talented than these girls, but they look like they want it more than her. And she just doesn't look like she's in race shape. Well, she's definitely not in race shape. But she tried that last year, tried to open up at the trials, and she went to Worlds and she got third place. And she almost tripped and fell in the finals. At Worlds in one of the first rounds. And I'm a big believer in if something isn't broke, don't fix it. You know, Athing Mu's coach is Bobby Kersey. And she went to Bobby Kersey her first or second year out of college. And if you don't know, when Athing was with her old coach at Texas A&M, she won the Olympic gold medal as a freshman in college. Athing ran a whole indoor season, a whole outdoor season, and she went on to win the Olympics. She went to Bobby Kersey, and with Bobby Kersey, she's got third at the World Championships, and then at the second Olympics, she didn't even make the team. And I'm a firm believer that this happened is because she's trying to change what's already worked. Or I can't just necessarily say it's all on her, but her coach is changing what works for her. If she ran a whole season full of meets and she went on to win the Olympics, clearly she has to be one that gets into race shape and have the rhythm. And yeah, like that's what helps her go and win. Even when she tripped at the World Championships last year, she was still able to recover and go catch the girls because she was in shape to go get them. But since this is her first track meet of the whole entire season, which I feel like is the stupidest thing on earth. If you open it up at the Olympic trials or at the World Championship trials, firstly, I don't give a damn how fast you are. I don't think you deserve to run. I think that they should implement a rule to where you got to run a certain amount of meets before you eligible to even run at the trials. Because motherfuckers showing up just because they feel like they good enough, anything can happen. So if you get one wrong mishap and you make a mistake, you can at least be in shape to have a chance to get back into it. But Athing was in no shape to go run these girls down, and as devastating as it seemed, I feel like this is a really good thing for Athing Mu. Because I feel like this is going to open her eyes to the fact that sitting out all year isn't the way, especially for her. Some people they can practice and they can just show up and be in that mode. But for her, she needs to run so she can get her race pattern and her race rhythm down packed, because she went out there and she usually is one to front run, so she go out there and lead. But since she ain't in the shape to front run in an 800-meter final. She in the pack and her damn stride too fucking long to be in the pack. And that's what got her tripped up and stepped on. Do I feel bad for Athing Mu? I have no feelings for any of these runners. See, I don't think and make these assessments out of feelings. I think and make these assessments out of logic. So I put my feelings to the side when I make critiques about runners' performances. Athing Mu is the most talented 800-meter runner in the United States history. Hence the reason she has the American record. She's an Olympic champion at 18 years old. But when something does not work, or when something is working, don't try to fix it. If you run 15, 20 meets in a year and you go win the Olympic gold medal, what makes you think if you run 0 meets, you're going to go win the Olympic gold medal? Especially after last season where you ran 0 meets and you showed up and you got third place and lost to some girls that you're way better than. See, I don't want to hear no excuses. And I've seen a lot of people saying, oh, Athing Mu should go to some meets and she should go run some 400s, run 48 so she can be eligible for the 4x4. She's already eligible for the 4x4. Are they going to take her? I doubt it. Because she had all season to run. Like, she could have ran indoor. She could have ran outdoor. She could have ran in April, May, June, March. But her and her team decided not to run. So she showed up to the United States trials not in a super good shape, not super sharp. And that caused her to be into the pack when that's not her style of running. And that caused her to get tripped up, stepped on, and boot printed. I seen her family in the crowd devastated. I'm pretty sure Bobby Kersey was devastated. And you see right here, Athing Mu is devastated. But like I often say, at the end of the day is going to end. So I think Athing Mu, well, she can try it again in 4 years when the Olympics is in LA. Because, I mean, she trains in LA with Bobby. And, yeah, she'll still be at home. So I really think this is a good thing for Athing Mu that she failed and didn't make the team. I think this should ignite some type of hunger in her and also make her realize that not running no meets and showing up at the end of the year is not the way that she should do it. I don't think that even opening up at the trial should be allowed. And it's just a sad thing for her because she had all the Olympic commercials and was talking about defending her title and she was ready. But at the end of the day is going to end. We don't make assessment with feelings. We make assessment with logic. So put your feelings to the side and realize that Athing Mu simply wasn't ready. Her preparation wasn't the best.